Hey, what's going on? Nick Unsworth here, and I'm a kick-ass business coach, and I'm on an absolute mission to help you find your purpose in life, to help you love what you do for work every single day, to help you be the rock star that you are meant to be, to make more money than you ever thought was possible, and to have more time freedom so you can actually enjoy the life that you're living. I'm here to help you set your life on fire. Hey, what's going on? Nick Unsworth here, and welcome to another episode of Hump Day Q&A. And so this is a really great question here today. So guys, just again, if you go to lifeonfirequestions.com, you can interact, you can see what other people are asking about, and just post whatever's on your mind. And we're just picking and choosing. We only have one of these sessions a week, but we may feature you on one of the next shows, so you'll have to stay tuned. So today, we've got a really cool question. So it's from Robert S. And I wonder if you go by Bob. I actually have, on my mom's side of the family, she married my dad, Kevin, and then she has 3 sisters who all married Bobs. Imagine how confusing and crazy that is. If you're ever around my family, just all you need to know is just say Bob, and someone's going to say what's up. So maybe you're Bob, maybe you're Robert, maybe you're Bobby, but Robert S., the question that he posed is, "Hi Nick, you always seem so energetic and motivated while I sometimes don't feel like getting out of bed in the morning. What's your secret? Thanks for being an inspiration, buddy." Well, thanks man, and you're definitely welcome. And what's crazy is that I have been exactly where you are. And there has been more than one point in my life where I legit didn't want to get out of bed. And the reason I didn't want to get out of bed, and the reason I kept hitting snooze over and over and over and over and over and over again, and my girlfriend at the time was always wondering, like, are you just gonna keep sleeping in, or like, don't you have to work? And it was because I was really just down and out on the inside, and it was because I was in a business that I didn't love. And you know, if you don't love what you're doing, it's going to be hard to have that motivation to want to excel, to want to get out of bed and be inspired every day. So for me, at that space, when that happened to me, it was because I was doing real estate. I knew I didn't like it. I was still trying to do other things, but it wasn't waking me up inside. So my aha moment with all of this, the reason why I started Life on Fire is because I connected with a deeper reason. And this is part of what I wanted to cover with you, is that to get that unbelievable state of motivation and inspiration, it comes with having a bigger purpose. It comes with having a business that's bigger than you, right? And so with Life on Fire, I looked at it and said, all right, well, how can I connect to a much bigger reason why? So there's a couple things, right? For me, it's I want to be a dad one day. I want to have kids. I want to have time freedom. I want to be financially set up. I want to allow them to have an amazing life. So that's one thing. Now, if you have kids, kids can be very motivating. I've got plenty of clients that have kids, and that can be a reason why. Could be their college fund. Could be giving them a better future than they have. But the other thing is that I also connect with the fact that we've got a mentorship program for foster kids. It's not about us trying to just make $1 million with Life on Fire. It's I want to love the ride every day. I want to go to bed at night with a smile on my face, knowing that I've helped someone that day, or someone got inspired by a video, or the money that we're donating and giving back to foster kids is making an impact and changing lives. So it becomes bigger than just our own selfish reasons. So if you can connect it to a charity, you can connect it to something that's very meaningful for you, you're going to have a deeper sense of motivation and why behind it. Now, the other thing is that in some cases, you may just flat out need to be doing the right thing. If you've got a corporate job that you really don't like, or if you're an entrepreneur and you don't love it, then you want to start to think about, what would you do if money was no issue, right? And so that's something where, really just getting clear on what it is that you want, what you're passionate about, and doing the right thing. Because if you're unhappy, many, many, many times it relates back to the fact that you're just doing the wrong thing. So, connecting with your purpose and your passion is always going to be important. The next thing is just thinking about actually having a way to track your progress. A way one of the fastest ways to get motivated is to create progress. And what's crazy is that to do that, it can be something as simple as, you clean your desk, right? Your desk has been dirty or messy with papers everywhere for months and months and months and months. If you literally just start and take action, you can break through motivation. So it could be starting with cleaning your desk. That then feels good. Then you clean the closet. That feels good. Next thing you know, you decide that you're going to actually do something in your business that's impactful. It might be calling the customer that you've been meaning to call. It might be setting up the plan to get away from the job that you don't like or that you feel like you're settling on. So what I want you to do is think of how you can create some progress. That could be, again, it could be anything physically in your home, in your business. It could be doing the thing that scares you. So if there's something that you've been putting off or dreading, then just go towards that and actually just get it done, and that's going to create a little bit of progress. When you have that little bit of progress, it starts to feel good. I actually now am at a point where I've been building that up, that working out that muscle for so long that if I have a day that goes by that I don't accomplish stuff, I actually feel kind of like, not depressed, but I feel almost unfulfilled. So what's really bizarre now is on weekends, if I'm just kind of vegging out and not doing anything, I feel so much better when I'm making a difference or when I'm growing, as a person or in the business or helping people. So it's a really cool place to be, but you got to work up slowly, create progress as you go. And another thing is that what can help you get there is having very clear and concise goals. Now, goals is something that we have an amazing episode. So if you're watching this on our website on lifeonfire.com, there's actually going to be a great link to a goal setting exercise I would highly recommend. So, Robert, definitely checking out the goal setting episode is going to be really key, because that's going to help you break through and get the motivation that keeps you going. Another thing is going to be the morning routine. So I have a great episode about how to set up and establish your morning routine, and that's going to get your day started in the right way. Because one of the fastest ways to get out of a habit of waking up and not being motivated for the day is to change the entire way that you experience mornings. So before I came to San Diego, I used to always think in my head, I'm just not a morning person. But when I came to San Diego, I made a conscious decision that I was going to become the person that would enjoy mornings. So how did I do it? I just started with, I woke up and I made that morning something that I would enjoy so that I'd want to get up, right? So I would start by doing the morning routine. Definitely check out that video. But I made it so that I had time for myself. I had time to go walking on the bay. I had time to read in the morning, to reflect, to go through my goals. And I made it an enjoyable process. And that was one of the fastest ways to flip out of that kind of depressed-like state and to move into waking up on fire. So definitely want you to check out the morning routine and the goal setting. That's going to be a great way to do it. And then the big challenge, not only for you, Robert, but for everybody, is let's use this moment right here, right now, whether you're watching me or whether you're listening to my voice. In either situation, let's just all commit right here, right now, to doing one thing that scares us. Let's go towards the fear. And whatever it is that scares us, that we've been putting off, that we don't feel like doing, I want you to go towards that fear and just get that thing done today. Because most likely it's not a huge task that takes forever. But let's just take the action, go towards the fear, and what's going to happen is you're going to realize that when you go towards your fears, that's where breakthroughs occur. Because fear, nervousness, all that is it's an indication that you're about to grow. So in our minds, we think of fear and it holds us back and it's debilitating, but really fear, when you have a whole new frame of mind about fear, it becomes something that can be motivating. So instead of it holding you back, you can continually challenge yourself to go towards fear, and it becomes something that allows you to grow at a rapid pace. So another resource on that is called the book that's called The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It'll also be on the show notes for this episode. That book is going to help you train your mind on how to go towards fear and how to break through that resistance so that you have more motivation, more progress, and are living a more fulfilled life. So that's the goal. It's a great book. Make sure that you check that out and read it. And again, I challenge you to do that one thing today. And if you're listening to this and you're like, you know what? Sounds cool, Nick, but I'm driving, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Just have the courage, have the guts, and say, you know what, I'm going to do that thing that he says today. Do that one thing today. go back to this blog post on lifeonfire.com, tell us what it is that you did, and commit to actually getting it done. And that's going to start the progress for getting that motivation so that you wake up every day on fire. So my man, Robert S., I just wish you the best, and keep us posted, and get the book, start the morning routine, set your goals, and do that one action that you fear the most. So hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will talk to you guys soon. Cheers. I'm here to help you set your life on fire.